Inside the Western Galilee Hospital in Nahariya city lies an unusual case. A 13-year-old Syrian girl receiving treatment from Israeli doctors after being severely injured following a rocket attack in the conflict in Syria. Unusual because the two nations have been in a state of war for 65 years.
Everything seemed normal. I went with my dad and brother to the supermarket. Then suddenly there was a rocket attack. I lost consciousness and came round to find myself here, and they were bringing me out of theatre.
The girl's aunt has been accompanying her for weeks, living in this squeezed area.
A man told me that the girl was in Israel. I didn't know the place we arrived at. When we reached the borders, I asked him, where was the girl? He said, in Israel. He took me through mountainous roads till we arrived. At first, I thought it was an area within our country, but it turned out to be in Israel.
The case of Syrians being treated in Israeli hospitals has been hitting headlines recently. This hospital says they've treated 28 Syrians, 8 of whom are still there. Most of the injured were suffering an injury to the head.
The
Israeli army brings them here. We don't know what happens before they arrive at the hospital. Whoever leaves the hospital is taken by the army as well. We don't know what happens after their departure. They probably go back home, to Syria as I understand.
This is not the only hospital receiving Syrian patients. A larger number was taken to the Ziv hospital in Safad city and other medical centers. The number of Syrians taken to Israeli hospitals is on the increase, but the Israeli army refuses to comment. Sam Farah, BBC News.